What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. Today, we have got some breaking NFL news. No, it's not player related. No, it's not free agency related. Instead, it is all about the 2021 NFL draft. And initially, we thought it was only one trade. And maybe by now, some of you guys have already heard about that initial trade that sent shockwaves through the league, aka the Miami Dolphins trading their number 3 overall pick to the San Francisco 49ers, who prior to this had the number 12th overall pick. So what did that deal take? Well, obviously, the two teams are swapping first-round picks this year, but the Dolphins are also getting a first-rounder in 2022 and 2023, and then I believe that 2021 third-round pick is actually one that's been updated to 2022. So obviously, the first thing that you think of here is the fact that the 49ers are going to be bringing in a new quarterback. You don't really trade up this high if you're going to be looking at another position. It's not going to be offensive line. It's not going to be a wide receiver. Forget it about being on the defensive side of the football. This pick will be a quarterback, their next future franchise guy. Now, the 49ers have come out and said that, okay, Jimmy Garoppolo, his position is safe this year. Maybe that's the case, but obviously we all know what this means long term. Jimmy Garoppolo's days in San Francisco are numbered. He might be a bridge quarterback at best, but afterwards, the baton will be passed on to either maybe Zach Wilson, that is, Justin Fields, or Trey Lance. Me personally, I believe it will be Trey Lance that will be quarterbacking the San Francisco 49ers in the near future. His stock has been going way, way up, and he's been linked to the 49ers before. As far as what this means for the Dolphins, I've said this on numerous occasions. The Dolphins are one of the best positioned teams in the entire NFL draft, especially in the first round with all the ammo that they had. This basically confirms that they are 100% on board with Tua being their quarterback, which I love for them. And now they have even more ammo in years to come. They're really building together a roster that could be extremely dangerous. I still think that they're going to be going the way of probably offensive linemen and then wide receiver in the first round. And by only trading down 9 picks, they'll still be able to get an elite wide receiver, maybe a former teammate of Tua, someone from Alabama like a Devonta Smith or a Jalen Waddle, and they'll still have, potentially one of the top offensive linemen, Rashawn Slater, something like that, or maybe a Darisaw or an Elijah Vera Tucker. So that's what I think this means for the Miami Dolphins. It's a great thing for Tua. But folks, we are not done there, because if you thought that the Miami Dolphins were just going to stay put, well, apparently you and everybody else in the NFL didn't quite get that one right, because only a couple of minutes later, we see this pair of breaking news also come through. The Eagles are trading their 6th overall pick in the first round to the Miami Dolphins for the number 12 pick that they just got from the San Francisco 49ers and a 2022 first round pick. That's absolutely insane. So basically what this tells us is that the Miami Dolphins had a very clear-cut plan from the get-go. They weren't just going to stay put at number 12. There's still someone that they really like right around that top 5 range. I love this for the Miami Dolphins even more so. All those names that we just said as far as offensive linemen or wide receiver, well, this move now ensures that the Miami Dolphins will still be able to get one of those elite prospects. What this means for the Philadelphia Eagles is that they're probably going to be sticking with Jalen Hurts, even though there were some reports that the Eagles were poking around about a potential trade to number 3 or to number 2. And if that happened, well, then it for sure would have been a quarterback yet again. But again, this move, what actually did happen, tells us that the Philadelphia Eagles are going to be looking in another direction in terms of quarterback. We know that pretty much won't be the case in the first round. So probably, again, still going to be looking at wide receiver or tight end, something like that in the first round. As far as the Dolphins, It hurts a little bit to give up their 2022 first round pick. Yes, I agree. But right now, the trajectory they are on is absolutely sensational. They have the ammo to make this happen, like has been previously said. So essentially, in the span of, let's say, 10 minutes, what the Miami Dolphins did is they got extra first round picks via the trade with the 49ers, then gave up one of those first round picks in order to move up 6 spots back inside the top 10 of the first round, ensuring that they will have one of those elite tier players that can from day one be an impact for Tua. So in my opinion, as far as the grade this gets for the Miami Dolphins, an A. Honestly, an A, close to an A plus. It hurts a little bit to give that 2022 first round pick up. They were in a great position after the trade with the 49ers initially, but now again, we'll see what happens with the swap of picks. It's all crazy. I like what the Philadelphia Eagles did. They get an extra first round pick, and you have to see what Jalen Hurts has. So I'm all about this. I still think that they can get a good wide receiver with that number 12th overall pick. The 49ers, though, they're the ones that gave up a bunch in this deal. So it makes you think that they love one of these quarterbacks. For their sake, we've seen these type of trades happen before, some not so successfully, aka maybe a Mitch Trubisky. Weirdly enough, the 49ers were also involved in that a couple of years ago. But the point being is, if they hit on this quarterback that they will 1,000% take with that third overall pick, then, this deal will have been worth it, because at the end of the day, the quarterback is the most important position. And it seems like Jimmy Garoppolo, he had his run with the 49ers, and now it's going to be time for them to move on. And if you can hit on one of these rookie quarterbacks on a rookie contract, then that makes things even that much better for the 49ers. So 49ers, yes, they gave up a lot. We kind of have to see who they select and how, they pan out in order to get a true grade. But for right now, probably somewhere in the realms of a B is what I would give them. The Eagles, we mentioned it, probably, B plus, A minus. But all in all, that's it. A crazy 10, 15 minutes here in the NFL landscape. Let us know what you think, especially if you're a fan of one of these teams. Let us hear it in the comment section. If you enjoyed, hit that like button, subscribe. Also, check us out online on Twitter at All Day Pigskin. Give us a follow there to continue interacting with us. But in the meantime, we'll see you guys in future videos.